Yo, what's up? Hey guys, I wanted to talk about something. Dogs. This is a really good topic. Now, I love dogs because we've had dogs lots of times. Some of them passed away, some of them we had to get rid of, and I I just I just love dogs so much. The reason I love dogs so much is because well, they have so many qualities, and dogs always can need to. I know dogs always find a way to cheer you up when you're having a bad day. Um, Now the reason why I've had so many dogs before is because I've loved pets. I've always been wanting a pet, and when I got my first pet, which I don't think was a goldfish, I was actually pretty excited to actually see him. But he didn't live with me or my mom. He lived with my grandparents' house. Um, and to be honest, I think I killed him. I think I killed him. No way, I did kill him. I don't know why I said I think. I did kill him, but I think it's because I fed him something that he wasn't supposed to get. To be honest, I was actually a pretty dumb kid. I was actually a pretty dumb kid, and yeah, so we got we had to like flush him down, and my then my mom got me a cat, or was it a hamster? I think it was a hamster. She first got me a hamster. His name was Henry. He was a cute little hamster. The problem was he kept biting people. He bit me once. He kept biting. He died. I think it was because he was getting too lazy. And so because I fed him too much food. To be honest, I was actually a really irresponsible pet owner. But I was a kid, so what did you expect? You think I was just gonna take care of him? I'm not an adult. I'm a freaking child. Think I'm gonna take care of him? And that was actually my first time experiencing a death. That was one of my first time experiencing a death. Did I? I don't think I actually cried when he died. I mean, I'm not the kind of guy who's fond of rodents. To be honest, I'm actually very afraid of rats. And there's a very good explanation why I'm afraid of rats. Because they carry so much diseases. They carry so much life-threatening diseases. That's why I'm so afraid of them. I'm also very terrified of the fact that some rats actually carry rabies, and that if a rat bit you, that you could get rabies. I mean, I know there's a treatment for it, but still, the symptoms of rabies are not pretty. I don't know. I can't tell the symptoms of rabies. I don't know, but it's not pretty at all. And then, and that's when I got my first cat. My first cat, his I think his name was Smokey. He was he was a cute cat. He was named Smokey because he was like a smoky color. I think we got rid of him. I've had many other cats, but I can't remember all of them. But I remember one dog that I had. Her name was Angel. She was a little Sheltie. She was the cutest thing alive. But I think she we had to get rid of her. Then I had another dog named Rex. He was a Chihuahua German Shepherd mix. He was also very cute, but we had to get rid of him too. I think he ran away because he saw a cat. He saw a cat and I never saw him since. He just ran off to that cat, and I never saw him since. I think he's dead. So then we had another dog named Coco, and also another dog named Delilah. Coco was a Chihuahua Sheltie mix. She was the cutest dog I've ever seen. She was just a puppy, but she died a few years later. That was the longest I've ever had a dog, for like 1 or 2 years. I know it's pretty pathetic, but she died because she got hit by a car. She was chasing a cat, and when she got back to the house, she got some stupid person just ran her over. Then she had a few seconds of breath before she died, and my stepdad held her in his arms, and she died. I cried. Just I cried for like days straight, probably weeks. I mean, she was a really good dog. She didn't deserve to die like that. She was a really good dog. She was also a very smart dog. Even though we technically didn't train her, she was still a very smart dog. I was depressed and devastated that she died. So, but I had my other dog named Delilah, and we had her for a while. But then one day I went to see my dad for a weekend, and when we got back, she wasn't there. My mom got rid of her. No, she said she ran away. No, wait, mom said she ran away. So I never saw her since. But those were one of my best dogs. I love those dogs very much. Like I sometimes on the weekends I just wait for the moment where they got out of the cage and then just come in, just run in my room to come and wake me up. They actually did that to me once. It was really adorable. I miss them. I miss them so much. Actually crying inside right now. Then we moved out here. Then after a while we moved out here. Beautiful Harlem. I love this town so much. I've been here for like 3 years, and I love this town so much. So, and then I got my first dog here. Her name was Princess. She was a lab mix with another thing. I don't know what she mixed with, but she looked like a like a black lab. She looked just like a black lab. But the sad thing is we had to get rid of her because my landlord said that we can't have big dogs here. Apparently, you're not supposed to have a dog over 25 pounds in these houses, in these little houses. I guess that's a reason. There's a reason why, because they could easily over because if there's you have like a big family and there's a large dog in the house, that could easily like overcrowd the house. So yeah, we had to get rid of her. I cried too. She was a good dog. I mean, I cried. Then I, then we, after that, we got another dog named Ralphie. He was a Chihuahua pug mix. I've had him for like a year or so. He was like he was like 1 year old when we got him. He was like, we got him from the shelter. I mean, my mom technically got him from the shelter. He was like my Christmas present or something. But he was a really good dog. I mean, he ran away. He ran away one time. I thought he'd never see him again, but he was actually in the shelter. My mom and my grandpa had to bail him out. I had to like pay $60 just to bail him out. And yep, we got him back. But then after that, he was a potty trained, so he kept peeing and pooping in the house. And at that time, my mom was pregnant. So you know that she couldn't keep a dog who wasn't fully potty trained in the house. When there's a baby around, that's gonna crawl all over the house and just end up stepping in something that's not supposed to be there. So yeah, we had to get rid of him before she got had Joyce. And yeah, then we got another cat. We got a cat. I asked my mom for a cat for my birthday, and she got the cat right like the night after I asked her. And and also thing that's also weird is sometimes that mostly she gets my pets, like we usually get my dogs from breeders. She usually gets them at night. she almost never gets them during the day. And then we got a cat from an old lady who was selling kittens, and we had him for like a while, but then one day my mom asked me for my progress report, and to be fair, I actually hid their progress report because I thought I was gonna get in trouble. I actually hid it before my birthday actually started, so then she found out that I was hiding it, and she told me to give her the cat, and she got rid of it. So yeah, I hid my Xbox support from her, which was like the last time I ever did that since. I've hid it from her like lots of times when I was a child because I was a pretty dumb kid. I was actually a really dumb kid at that time. So yeah, we got to get rid of him, and then that's that was all my pets. My my mom was actually thinking of getting me another dog, but it had to be a dog that didn't shed. Because with all with all the dog hair around, she had to have time to clean all the dog hair when I wasn't home. I mean, sometimes she's not home. She's home when I'm not home, so I she has to clean it up herself while keeping an eye on the baby and Junior from tearing each other apart. So she told me I could have a dog, but it had to be when she got enough money, and also it had to be a dog that didn't shed. So the kind of dog that I've always wanted that didn't shed was a Maltese. I don't know why I love Malteses, but the problem is they're very expensive. They're very expensive. They are very expensive, and I mean I wanted a Chihuahua, but my mom said she did not want to deal with Chihuahuas because they're very yappy and all that. They also bite a lot. But when she gets me another dog, I think my stepdad's gonna get the dog for me. But that'll be the best thing ever. And I'm gonna have to try my best to take care of this dog. I sure hope this is my chance to prove myself, guys. So if I get my dog, I'm gonna send her a video of it. So and I'm gonna take care of it. So wish me luck, guys. Also, guys, appreciate your pets. Appreciate your pets when they're alive. You never know when you're gonna have how long you're gonna have them, but appreciate them because they can do a lot for you. So have a good day, guys.